What is up, guys? Dzeeff here, and today I wanted to show you the updated Phantom Knight build using the new cards that just came out. Phantom Knight's got a direct piece of support in the form of a quick play rank up magic card, and then an indirect piece of support in Dark Requiem Exceed Dragon. So it's really cool. I think this deck is still good. This version is way different actually from my zombie version. So if you've been looking to see a Phantom Knight build that doesn't play zombies, I know I'm really dead set on playing them, but this version doesn't play any zombies, and it's kind of different. There's some tech in here that I kind of wanted to show off, and anyway, yeah, let's get right into it. So we're playing, to start off, kind of the standard Phantom Knights, 3 cloak, 3 boot, and 3 gloves. These are your main guys. We're also playing Terror Top. I do like that guy. Take Tomborg, not a fan of him. We're playing 3 Gofu in this version. This is just because it's like the next best thing to summon Omega with, and I still think that's like a important dynamic of this deck, even without the zombies. It only takes 3 slots instead of 7, so that makes it a little easier, and it's slightly less bricky, but it kind of makes it so you can't do as big of plays. The turns where you're like doing multiple Mizukis are usually pretty insane, but this is a little more consistent, so I've just been trying it out. And then sort of the biggest tech of this deck is actually Crane. So I know this card's kind of scrubby, but Crane's really good, especially in this deck because this deck without Crane has no one card plays. All the combos require multiple cards. There's no like one card you can just activate and then it does something. Crane's a 1 card Exceed monster, which is super helpful. And without Shiranui Solitaire, I felt like this deck actually needed a card like Crane to sort of get it going, especially in the mid. Crane's just amazing in like the mid game, and I know that would have rhymed if I tried hard enough, but it's whatever. Crane, cool card. Still playing 2 Kaiju. You're playing the dark one to banish off of Allure in case you don't want it. I think there's a Max C hiding. Yeah, I'm also playing 2 Max C. I was like, I think there's a Max C hiding under there. Yeah, I'm also playing 2 Max C, just like the best thing. Kind of iffy on maining Reapers right now, because if you're maining Reapers, you basically are also have to main Buster Dragon and Totally Awesome in your extra deck. So that's like 2 extra deck slots I would lose. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, for the draw power, we got 3 Desires, obviously. Best card in the game, pretty much. 3 Allure. Drawing cards is good. Allure is a little more dangerous in this version because you don't have, like, a lot of times Unizombie is like really the best target to banish off of Allure. But you still need it just to get your game going, really. So playing those. And then for the new cards, we got 2 of the Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic. So this card does a lot of different things. I'll kind of zoom in here, so maybe you can read it. But this card does a whole bunch of things. So it's quick play, which is cool. It can only be activated during the main phase. The first effect can be activated during either player's main phase, and you target a Dark Exceed monster with no material, and then rank it up into a Dark Exceed monster 1 rank higher, and then equip that monster to that new monster, as well as this to that new monster. So whatever you're going into comes out with 2 material. That's cool. We're going to be looking at some cards you can go into with it. And the second effect lets you banish it from the graveyard during your main phase to target a Dark Exceed monster, equip a Phantom Knight's monster from your hand to that monster's Exceed material. That comes out really handy. A lot of times with this deck, you have a dead Phantom Knight in hand. I mean, usually you're searching with Cloak just for the hell of it. But there's some really neat combos with that. The important thing about this card is that it's a The Phantom Knight spell card, which means that can be searched by Cloak and Boots. Cloak searches the Phantom Knight's cards, which conventionally is pretty much just all of the monsters, and then the bad trap cards. This card's actually good, and you can search it out with Cloak. That's really cool, but you can also search it out with Boots. So you don't really have to. So basically, the important part is that you can search this card with without wasting your Boots search for the turn. So yeah, this card's incredible. You can make a lot of really cool things with it that we'll be taking a look in the extra deck in a second. 2 DDR, still a really powerful card, especially in this deck. Then 1-ofs, Rhoda, Foolish, Soul Charge. I'm not playing Twin Twisters because everything's kind of chainable. Dimensional Barrier is just like really good. Definitely siding it though. But yeah, I just don't want to draw that card going first at all. And I'm pretty confident in my dice rolling skills. 3 Fogblade, 1 Wing. I feel like this deck needs to play wing when you don't have Mizuki. I'm just so used to like having the dimension of like special summoning from the graveyard like multiple times in one turn. And the Rank of Magic card works really well when you bring back a break sword with one of these cards. So I want to play the wing to give it added versatility. We're also playing 3 strike and an emptiness. These are kind of the best traps right now. Suppose you could play Dimension Barrier. I don't really want to I don't want to cut the strikes for it, just in general. I suppose I should, but I don't know. I don't want to cut strikes for it, and I don't want to play Dimension Barriers in addition to all these things. So I'm kind of on the edge of with that card in this particular deck. It's obviously a really great card. But this is what we're playing for now. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it instead of Strike. It's whatever. Strike is just so versatile, so good. I don't know. It's whatever. Never been a fan of really floodgatey cards, so maybe that's why I don't like it. Anyway, 3 Levier, going to 3 a lot. 3 Break Sword, main focus of the deck. 2 Dante, it's whatever. 1 Dark Rebellion Seed Dragon. And then we're also playing an Ophion, because you can go into this off of the Rank Up Magic on a Break Sword. That's super cheesy. And also a Nightmare, which you can go in with a Break Sword. Both these cards are obviously... I know I just mentioned, I don't like Floodgates. Here's some Floodgate monsters. Both these cards are great, though. Ophion's really good against metal foes to an extent, and also really good against like Blue Eyes. And honestly, not even that bad against ABC if you have traps to back it up, because a lot of times they're trying to like turbo out rank 4s to pop all your back row and push through things and then make Buster. So if you just summon Ophion with like a Fogblade set, you can Fogblade like the Diamond Dyer, the Castel, then they can't make Buster. And then 1 Dark Requiem Exceed Dragon. So this is the new card. Basically it has 2 effects when it has a Dark Rebellion Exceed under it. You can detach a material to put a monster to 0 attack and then give him that monster's original attack. So in combination with these 2 cards, you can take down 2 different monsters' attacks and get this guy up to like 1,000,000 attack points. Then also you can detach to negate a monster's effect, and then special a Dark Exceed from your graveyard. Actually, it's just any Exceed, but I don't know why you'd summon like Levier or Dante. So basically, you can summon this guy, detach like whatever, and then later on like bring back like you like detach to increase his attack, and then detach the Dark Rebellion to negate a monster's effect, and then bring back the Dark Rebellion. So you have this guy at boosted attack, and this guy at 25 attack. That's usually enough to kill them. It's just insane. So yeah, 1 F-Zero for stealing shit, and then 2 Omega. I don't know if I want to play like 2 Omega, but I think it's still fine. Sometimes it comes up, so I wanted to play it. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the deck profile. I do still think this deck is good, or at least playable. And maybe even better than Burning Abyss Phantomite. That deck's kind of fallen out of favor. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Bye.